Hey, this is a quick tutorial on how to use catme. You will receive an email link from catme.org. You just click on that link and it should take you to our course. When you start the peer evaluation, the first time you'll be asked to do a calibration kind of evaluation. That is to say, you would be evaluating an average member of a team. And then you'd be giving the names of the different people on your team to evaluate. So you would read these instructions and then you say, let's go. And for example, in this case, I clicked on one of these guys. I'm not actually sure. So you're going to evaluate yourself. So let's say I'm John, and you read these descriptions. So do I believe I do more or higher quality work than expected? Do I make important contributions that improve the team's work? Do I help other team members who are having difficulty? If I'm sort of partway between that and completes a fair share of the team's work, keeps commitments and completes assignments on time, helps teammates who are having difficulty when it is easy or important. If I'm between those, I might click here. If I think I'm here, I might click here. So you're going to evaluate yourself and then other people on the team. Please be candid here. It doesn't help anybody to just give everybody an average grade or give everybody the top marks just to get this done. It's important that people learn how their behavior is perceived and their interactions and their contributions to a team is perceived by their team members. Now, you're going to see the names when you do this, not for the calibration one, but for the real one. However, the person who receives the, first of all, I will get all of the responses. I won't just turn around and send everything to you. What you will get is the average of all of these folks' entries. So if you're John, Alexander, Greg, and Jacob will all evaluate you, as would John, and you would get the average of everybody's rating. So you wouldn't see what Jacob said, what Greg said, and what Alexander said. You'd only see the average. So you go through the screens and you basically read each description and decide which one is accurate for each person. Then there are going to be some questions that are not about specific individuals, but the whole group. So you just read the question and give it some kind of a rating based on your answer. Again, please be as candid as possible. Take your time going through these questions. Don't just click yes and no and all the time if it isn't true. Try to be as clear as possible. This is probably the longest one you'll do all semester. For the rest of them, I will probably have fewer questions unless I see something that we need to really get more in depth with. But do read these. For now, please, I realize you're very busy, but if you can do this now, I think it'll help us a lot in the long term. And again, I'll try to make the future ones shorter. Okay? So there's basically 9 of these screens, with the last one being a place that you can write something. Only I will see it. Okay? And that is how you do it. Contact me.